Alright, so this is my Dynamics ECE212 semester summary with Professor Weaver at Paradise Valley Community College. Overall, I really enjoyed this class. I like how it's more leaning towards in-person, hands-on. That's pretty much it. I also do like learning dynamics and how it's literally applied. I have notes, and we'll go more into that when I get to that slide. But yeah, this is my ECE212 semester summary. I've just submitted my team video and my personal report for my mousetrap car. So yeah, check that out first, and then come back here, and then because I don't want you spoiling anything. So yeah, cool. So after spring break, this is what we did. This is our little timeline. We were dropped right into our first project. We had like 2 weeks to finish it. Pinewood Derby car. It was really cool. I've actually never made a Pinewood Derby car, but at the same time, I've also never been to the Boy Scouts, so I don't see a point where I ever run into that kind of dilemma. But anyways, so yeah, the first week I had to buy materials on Amazon. I wanted to start early because I knew it was gonna be hard, but then I know Calculus 3, I started slipping there, so I had to focus, and I could kind of put off ECE for a little bit and researching and stuff like that. But yeah, design and write reports on the mock-up car. CAD, I used SolidWorks. I also painted it to make it look prettier, and then bring it to school and test it. I saw you there, Professor, with Cody. What a great guy. And finalize a report for my personalized report that I turned in like recently. So yeah. So here are the pictures. I've seen these. You see, these are all my report. But yeah, here's my CAD. It kept crashing, so I had to go. But it was good because I kept on doing new iterations. I was able to keep this one, so that's the one I settled with. But at the end of the day, it didn't really look the same because I realized I didn't have the supplies to make it look like what I wanted in the CAD. And that's one of the things I learned is like make sure it's like actually applicable when designing stuff. Is you have to make sure that it can be executed well, which I think it was executed decently. And then yeah, here's Cody using my car. It wasn't heavy enough. That's what I learned. To get to the end of the track, it wasn't heavy enough. But it is a truck, and it can always carry extra weight. But here are the dimensions. They fit your dimensions. Yeah, here's the lineup. Our little garage. I really like this photo. It's like probably one of the highlights. It's such a cool photo. Just everyone's project. But anyway, yeah. What did I learn? I really liked it. I really like Pinewood Derby. It's such a simple project, but it can be like make or break with such little things like graphite, friction, or how pretty it looks, or just like something the axles mess up, or they don't meet standard. I don't know. It's really interesting how such a simple car rolling down a hill can be executed so many different ways, and I think that's really cool. So yeah, fabricating stuff with limited tools is very hard. It's really difficult with a chisel and a hammer. But yeah, using gravity and reducing friction is very important. I think that's basically it for the Derby. The two when these matter is gravity and reducing friction. Mostly reducing friction, like air resistance and rail riding, tilting the axles so that it rail rides. I don't know, but yeah. Next one, mousetrap cart. This is my favorite project because it was like actually moving parts, which is like dynamics, which is the mousetrap. It's really fun because it was I got to do it with the teammates, and it was really fun just like working with them because they're really cool people, and they're able to help me a lot, and I value the team working aspect in engineering. And we all help each other finding the fastest car, what to use for long distance, and one that goes back and forth, the displacement one, which is the one I did. I really like this. I don't know, it was just a cool idea. Okay. Oh, backwards. Here are my pictures. Here's us working on it, the first one, and then that's my model, my CAD draw up, and it was pretty similar. I got it down. Chopsticks, CDs, mousetrap, and right here is modifications where the axle when I was unwinding, the string usually got caught under the straw and it stopped moving, so I had to put a buffer there, like a tape. And also cover the axle with glue so that it would stick to it easier when unraveling, so that it would create friction enough to where it would be pulling the car, like enough torque. And that's like another idea. It was like torque and horsepower. It's like it's a whole engineering thing I had to solve. But yeah, it was cool. The CDs were light. I got to go back in the fourth. It was actually pretty easy. You just kind of wind it and then reverse wind it. I go into it in my report, but yeah, it was really easy and fun. And it was satisfying when it happened. It was so satisfying. I think that's why a lot of people do engineering, is because when they solve the problem, you get the answer and it just feels so good. So yeah, here's my mousetrap car. What I learned, that I like working a lot with teams towards a common goal. It just feels good using our heads, um, just thinking about different ways to solve problems and hearing other people's perspectives on things is really cool. Makes you realize that, wow, like, people can get so creative and people think so differently, and it's good for perspective. I like how the mousetrap's like spring could be converted into horizontal energy for moving the car. That was cool. I don't know. I just really like the team aspect of it a lot. I like them texting and we're just talking and sending videos and questions like that. And also mousetraps don't really hurt too much. I thought they'd like break my finger, but it just stings a little bit. Maybe a little bruise, but it's cool. What grade do I deserve? I believe I deserve an A because I believe I had a really heavy course load this semester, 17 credits, and I feel like I think I did good. And I put a lot of time into ECE dynamics because this is like one of my core classes I have to take, especially when I'm going to mechanical engineering. Dynamics, everything is dynamics and statics, and I did. I think my work shows that I'm able to use software, learn programs, ask you questions, put in time, talking to my teammates. I don't know. Yeah, I deserve an A because I don't know. I think I'm a good student, and I was always learning, asking questions, and I think I provided a lot. And also, I want to thank you, Professor, for being a great teacher for 102, 103, 211, 212 for me for these past 2 years. Even though you might not remember me online for the first year I was with you. But yeah, you're a great teacher. I'm gonna remember you. I want to keep in contact with you. And yeah, you're a great person. I wish you luck in your future career wherever you go. But yeah, it was wonderful having you as a teacher. Thank you.